My name is Rylee West Anderson, and I've been tattooing for almost 13 years, and I've been at Dinkytown now for a little bit over a month. My tattoo art specialty would definitely be snakes. I tattoo a lot of snakes. It's kind of become my niche. I do most everything in black and gray, so I rarely do color anymore. Not that I can't do it, but black and gray illustrative tattoos inspired by the occult and the macabre and mythology is a good descriptor, and of course, snakes. Growing up, my dad was a biker, and the only people I knew that had tattoos were like these biker guys. I really appreciated the gnarly old school biker tattoos, and I've always been an artist since I can remember. I never really wanted to work a real job, so it just made sense to me to get into tattooing. I gain a lot of inspiration from a lot of novels that I read, mostly fantasy novels like Lord of the Rings, The Witcher, and then everything from the macabre, mythology, the occult, things like that. My ideal client is someone who comes in and is very open about what they want. They're like, hey, this is my idea, but just kind of run with it the way that you think will fit best for the tattoo. And someone who isn't afraid to invest not only time, but money and energy into the process. What other profession would I have if I wasn't a tattoo artist? That's a really hard question for me to answer because I've only done tattooing since I was 18 years old. Maybe working with dead stuff, possibly, getting into the resale of taxidermy, or I don't know. It's really hard to say, but I would definitely want to work in a field where I could be creative because that's where I thrive. The most favorite tattoo that I have, it's kind of a toss-up. The first one would probably be my throat tattoo. I got this for my dad. When I was a kid, I was constantly drawing, and he would always be like, hey, Rylee Bob, you should draw a skull. And I was like, all right, Dad. So I'd be drawing a skull, and then he'd be like, make it have a missing tooth on its left side. And I was like, all right, why? And then my dad would smile at me, and he had a tooth missing on that side. So because of that, now every time I draw a skull, I had that same tooth missing. And if you can see in my skull tattoo, it has that same tooth missing. And then also I have a tattoo for my daughter on my leg. It's a rose with a swallow, and it says Mars, her nickname. So yeah, those two are my most important because two of the most important people in my life. One of the biggest misconceptions about tattooers and tattoo culture is that we're all a bunch of crazy rock star personalities and everything like that. I'm just a normal dad. I spend a lot of time with my daughter when I'm not tattooing. I have hobbies. I'm kind of a nerd. I'm not this big crazy person going out and partying, and I'm not a drug dealer that worships Satan or anything like that. I'm just a normal person that happens to be very colorful. What are my hobbies outside of the shop? Well, I watch a lot of movies. I'm thinking about taking up sausage making. I know that sounds really random, but I have a fondness for cured meats, I guess. So I'm getting into sausage making. That's something I want to do really bad. And then just, nerding out on stuff. I like to spend a lot of time with my daughter, so that kind of takes up a lot of time as well. What do I like best about my job as a tattoo artist? I would say that I get to be myself. I get to be unapologetically me, which is kind of a big dork, which is nice. And that I get to be creative. I get to make money just doing this thing that I love. I became a tattooer because I love art and I love tattooing, and it's all I wanted to do since I was 12. So it's kind of like this big thing in my life. So I don't know, yeah.